George, you've not been involved in too many 4-3 games before, I'm assuming?
No, not too many. That was an interesting one. It was one that I think we deserved to come out on the right side of the result for sure. We sort of knew it was going to be that kind of game with the way that they play. I sort of tried to give as much knowledge as possible, knowing them probably a little bit better than most of the other boys. But we knew it was going to be a tough game. We knew they were going to come at us with everything they'd got, and they did that. But yeah, I think we deserved to be on the right side of it.
That first half was quite something, wasn't it? Because even after their equaliser, it was probably just kind of a one-off goal that almost came against the run of play. You went on and dominated that, probably with your best half of the season so far.
Yeah, I know. I think we sort of stuck to our game plan. I've said previously we're going to have setbacks in the season whenever they may come. We're sort of ready for that. We don't expect it to be perfect. We score and then they score pretty soon after. That just shows, I think, the sort of mental resilience that we've got in the squad of, okay, yeah, we've had a little bit of a setback, but stick to our plan, stick to what we're doing, and we'll be all right. And I think that showed.
Yeah, and your second goal of the season as well. Nice moment for you. Maybe a bit nicer to come against your former club as well.
I mean, yeah, it's nice to score no matter who you score against. Obviously, yeah, I was there sort of last season, but for me, it's one of them. As long as I can keep scoring, I'm not really fussed who it comes against.
Yeah, and that start of the second half probably came as a bit of a surprise in the way that Blackburn started and maybe turned the momentum a bit. How do you think that one played out? How do you think that it kind of turned the momentum at the start of that second half?
I wouldn't even say it was a surprise. I think we knew they were going to come out. I think we knew that the way they play, like I said, they can create chances out of nothing. And I think they did that, and they've hit us with 2 quick-fire goals. It's something that we'll look back on in the week and, could we have done better? Probably. But that's the sort of hand we were dealt, and we went and dealt with it really well. I think we sort of showed the reaction to that, and then Matt scores an amazing goal to sort of put us back 4-3 up, and I think from that point on we were solid.
Yeah, I mean, those games can go either way. You saw it against Leeds as well. It must be fantastic when you have everyone behind you going into those final stages, and you have a goal like that to win it for a player like Luongo. It must just be fantastic.
Yeah, Mas doesn't score too many, but when he does, they tend to be quite good goals. So as long as he keeps bringing them up at the right time, and we keep winning games, then ultimately that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, all of the goals today, especially look at Harry Clark and Luongo, they're all fantastic strikes. Seems to be something that Town really got in their locker.
Yeah, we score a lot of goals at home. We know that we back ourselves to outscore any team. Look, we don't want to be conceding 3 goals at home every week. That's for sure. But when we do, if we can go and score 4, then we'll go and score 4. Like I say, we know we've got goals in the team, no matter who that all the way through. Set pieces, whether it's Wolfie, Burge, obviously Clarkey today hitting a hell of a strike when it drops down to him. We know we've got goals. If we can keep it out of our goal, then I think we'll win more games than we lose.
Yeah, and you're probably the entertainers of the division overall. Lots of goals, you can see quite a few at the moment as well. But second in the table, you can't complain. What's the kind of buzz around the club and around the dressing room?
I think people would expect there to be a bigger buzz. I think for us it's job done today, but it's we've got another game on Tuesday. We've got another game next Saturday, another game the week after that, and so we're very, very much not really focusing on. We'll enjoy the win. Everyone will go home and do the best recovery they can tonight, but wake up tomorrow morning and we sort of got to go again. There's no time to rest on our laurels with it. There's no time to get ahead of ourselves. We've got to just keep our feet on the ground and keep putting the work in.
I think you scored both your goals since we last spoke to you, a couple of frustrating moments as well. How do you kind of assess the start of the season for yourself?
Yeah, I think I'd like to be on a couple more goals, probably 2 or 3, even 4 more goals than I'm currently on. But I had a couple of little injuries that kept me out for 3 weeks. Obviously I tried it in the Cardiff game and it didn't quite go to plan. But yeah, I'm still trying to get to my top level of fitness, which I'll not be too long before I'm there. And I said in the media yesterday, I feel like once I get there, it's only a matter of time before the goals start going in. I think I'm probably owed a couple. I think there's a couple of penalties that I feel like I should have that I haven't had, but tends to be the case when I'm the one that's going to be taking them. If it was someone else, I'm sure they'd have been given. So yeah, for me, it's just keep working hard day in, day out, and yeah, if we keep winning games, then ultimately whether I score or not is not the main thing.